Hey everyone, how is everyone doing, huh? On this Saturday night, Saturday, January 11th. What? Yes, it is Saturday, January 11th, believe it or not. Believe it or not, so we're already 11 days into the second decade of this millennium. How the hell is everyone doing, huh? I was supposed to I told my girlfriend that if we can meet today instead of Sunday, usually we meet Sunday. She comes to, she takes the PATH train to Newport and I pick her up from there on Sundays. But tomorrow, I think my sister wants to come to Jersey City. So, although she hasn't confirmed, I sent her a text message, but she hasn't confirmed. So, let's see what happens. But in any case, so my girlfriend, she goes to school on Saturdays and Sundays. So she told me that if she could get out earlier, then she could meet me. But then what happened was that yesterday I talked to one of my clients, and then I realized that I had scheduled a meeting at a property with him today, and I confirmed it today around noon that I can meet at that property in Midtown, around 3 o'clock. That's what I told them. And so I had to basically drive up to Midtown today at 3 o'clock, and I told her, listen, baby, it's better if we can meet Monday. Is that what I said, or did I say tomorrow? So in any case, tomorrow or Monday, I think we're gonna meet. So I basically I went up to I drove up to Midtown, and the traffic was smooth, no traffic at all. Through the tunnel. I left around like 2:30 here, and Holland fucking tunnel was not that bad, not at all. I got there like in half an hour, and then I, the Marriott Marquis, in fucking Midtown on 46th Street, I think. They usually have parking inside, right? It's like a public parking, but then they were like, so I made a right before 8th Avenue, right? I made a right into the parking, or valet parking of Marquis, right? Marriott Marquis. And so the guy is like, I need to see your trunk. I'm like, yeah, man, see the trunk. I got all the fucking guns and the fucking whatever I have, right? No, that's not a good joke. But anyway, so I went there, and then I made the slight right, and then I got into the valet line, and then the valet guy came to me, and he said, he asked me how many hours are, I'm like, just an hour, maybe hour and a half. And then he goes, all right, let me check. And then he comes back and he's like, the problem is that the parking lot is full. So we're not doing hourly, Obviously, it's fucking obvious. The parking lot was not full, okay? They're just, because it's a fucking Saturday and they wanted to make money, right? From like people who actually park their cars for more than an hour, just an hour and a half. It's obvious, fucking obvious. That's fucking Midtown. But the guy was nice. He was like, right across on 45th Street, right there, and I'm going to guide you to pull your car out, And this is the Marriott Marquis Hotel, right? Which is like fucking like all the rich people go there or whatever the fuck it is, right? And so I pull out and then I see icon parking and then I basically just, I cross 45th Street and I go in there and there's fucking parking there, right? Icon parking. And so basically I had to basically spend like a couple of hours for work today. Well, actually, I spent more than a couple of hours, Then I came back. And I got here like close to 6 o'clock, right? Because actually we went to 2 job sites because they own a couple of properties on West 46th Street. So in any case, without turning my podcast into a work podcast, and then I came here and then I changed my clothes, to something easy and all that, and then I walked into my office. By the way, so my office here in Jersey City is all set up. My IT guys, they basically they run the cables and they basically set up everything. It's like working in Manhattan office, I can, I have access to all the servers and all that, so I don't have to like do the, log in and all that bullshit, right? So then I walked around 6:30. Then I walked into my York Street office here in Jersey City, and then I worked there for like an hour and a half. And then I came. Oh, by the way, so while I was in Midtown, right, close to like 9th Avenue, like 46 and 47, I picked up some Afghan food from 9th Avenue. Fucking amazing. So I just had that. Fucking amazing Afghan. I love that, like pulao and all that, right? Because it's not spicy, but it's like very delicious, like with the long grain rice and all that, right? So that food is fucking amazing. I think I'm gonna have a little bit more later, right? From 9th Avenue by 51st Street, and then I drove back to Jersey City, because like Midtown, Manhattan, oh my god, dude, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ, so many fucking people, tourists especially, oh my god. So yeah, that's what I did, and then I was listening to Bill Burr and all that. Oh, by the way, so yesterday I was listening to Joe Rogan and these guys, right? So they had Joe Rogan does his podcast. They were talking about like a lot of things. They were talking about a lot of things, including like Epstein, right? And my ex-boss is like, I don't know, he sent a text message about Epstein again. I'm like, dude, Epstein is fucking dead. But you know what they were talking about, Epstein? That Epstein probably is somewhere in fucking Thailand, living a new life, So somehow he had so much money that he basically just faked his death in the fucking prison in Manhattan, right? And then somehow he got out, and then he basically he flew to fucking Thailand or Philippines or one of those, right? And he had plastic surgery and he changed his face and all that, right? Which I don't fucking believe. But, this guy Eddie Bravo, he's a fucking conspiracy theorist that Joe Rogan brings him in sometimes, right? So that's what they were talking about. I mean, they were drinking and, smoking weed and all that. So obviously, you let yourself loose, right? Not let yourself loose, but who cares? I mean, so that's what they were talking about yesterday. Oh, so yesterday was what? Friday? Fucking Friday. Friday, yeah. So Friday I was supposed to meet my ex-girlfriend. I think she wants to work for me as my office manager. Am I losing my fucking hair, dude? Jesus Christ. Nothing is left on my fucking scalp. Thanks to my dad. I got his genes, okay? I got his fucking genes. So there you go. But my brother has like fucking hair, so I don't understand. I guess he got, I don't know, he got maybe genes from our mom's side, maybe. I had no fucking idea. Don't they have like a solution now for like growing hair? You know what? No, don't say that, dude. Fuck that. Who cares? I don't give a shit. I'm not losing my fucking sleep because of my hair, you know? If I'm losing my sleep, that would be stress from work or just stress in general, you know, like you had to do this, you had to do that, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's exactly why, you know, I go play fucking pool, and that's what I did yesterday because I was kind of stressed out because of the whole fucking thing with like moving my office, like not moving opening my second office in Jersey City, and I had to basically, I had to move a printer yesterday. I drove in yesterday. Actually, wait, did I drive in yesterday? What the fuck happened yesterday? I'm just trying to understand. Something fucking happened yesterday. Oh! So this is what happened, right? So Thursday, you know, I'm in constant contact, right? With Geico and fucking like State Farm because, you know, I have that fucking claim, right? Because the guy hit me. So Thursday, so the lady from Geico, the claim adjuster, right? Is that what she's called? Claim adjuster. She basically took my statement, you know, on a recorded line, right? Just like fucking State Farm did, right? And I told her everything whatever had happened to me. You know, I was being honest. I honestly told her, listen, you know, my mistake was that I didn't stop right there. I stopped at Wonder Bagels, which is like 2 blocks away, right? I should have stopped. I understand. I got someone. I'm dealing with that through a lawyer, right? Because I don't want to get a fucking 2 points on my fucking license, you know? So, so what the fuck I was talking about? Okay, so Friday, so Thursday. Let's go back to Thursday, right? Let's go back to fucking Thursday in a time machine, right? So Thursday, so I'm in constant contact because I need to get the fucking car fixed because, you know, I told Geico, and even I had told like fucking State Farm, listen, the car is fine, I can drive it, but it's unsafe to drive because I can't even fucking open my driver's side door, right? You know, I can't even open it. And so basically she took my statement on Thursday and blah, blah. And she said, no, Wednesday. I think she took my statement on Wednesday. And then I didn't hear from her until like Thursday or, no. I think she took my statement on Tuesday. Yes. I think at Tuesday she took my statement. And then I didn't hear from her on Wednesday. So I called like Wednesday night to Geico and I asked them, hey, so what's going on? Because I need to get my fucking car fixed. Geico? I didn't say that, obviously. You know, I said that in a nice way. And then the lady, you know, she was nice. She called me back and she said that she couldn't get hold of the claim adjuster with the State Farm. So I said, listen, I just spoke with her, I just spoke with them, and that's what they're saying, that they're willing to pay 70% of damages and the rental, if I need to get a rental. And she said, okay, that's fine, but let me talk to her myself. She said, okay, all right, okay. So then, and then, like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on between these two companies, you know, between Geico and fucking, like, State Farm? I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, are they going to like making me like a football, like, but, I mean, that's my negative thought, but in any case, but then I got an email from her saying that Geico is willing to pay 30% of damages through my insurance with Geico, right? I'm like, okay. So then I sent her the email back. So, hello, Miss Lisa. So does that mean that the 70% would be actually paid for the damages by State Farm, the other guy's insurance company? And she said yes. Then I called her and she said yes. That's what they said. So. To make the long fucking story short, right? Thursday, then she called me and then she said, so they're willing to pay 70% of the damages, and also if you need a rental, then they're also willing to pay the rental as well, right? So I said, I do need a rental. And then she said, okay, so you can go with your choice of mechanic, but we also have our, we have mechanics that we work with in the system, and they can also like hook you up with the, not there, but you can also get a rental right there, right away. So I asked her about Centro, right? Centro Auto Body, and she said they were not in the system. I didn't ask her about the God First, the guy from a Catholic church or whatever it is, right? But that's kind of far, so I didn't want to go there. So I said, okay, so if you want to suggest, if you have somebody that you actually work with, right, and I would take any of this. So she gave me, so I said, what? So she gave me the name of this auto body shop, right? It's called Ziggy's Auto Body. It's here. It's like 1.3 miles away, right? I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll go with them. So then she basically set it up with them, and then she sent me an email with confirmation. I told her, listen, 10:55, I'll be there 10:55. No, she gave me like few options of like what time I can be there, right? So I said, can we do later on? Because I fucking hate, like early morning stuff. But so I, is that the English language? But in any case, so I said that's fine. 10:55. She said that 10:55 was the latest they could do. So basically, I had to take my car in there. I had So basically, I drove it. Friday morning. I got up a little late, so I called them. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, I'm a little late. So is it okay if I get there? I think if I can get there by noon, instead of 10:55, they were like, yeah, that's fine. So the good thing about like here in New Jersey and with the Geico and all that, right? Oh, by the way, so they also sent me, while all this is happening in the meanwhile, right? So if you use your insurance company, right, then you have to pay the deductible. So I had to pay like fucking $500, right? So what Geico did was that they're going to basically subrogate. So subrogate means that Geico is going to pay for all the damages and mechanics fees and all that, right? And then they're going to bill State Farm 70% because State Farm is willing to pay 70% of my damage, right, through my claim. So at the same time, for the deductible, because I have to pay the deductible, so they are going to bill 70% of the deductible to State Farm because it's the other guy's fault, right? Simple as that. So then they basically just sent me a payment. I had to do, the whole thing, how do I want to get paid, through the checking account or debit card. So I input my personal debit card information. They basically just paid 70% of the deductible, $350, right? So that's the story. Oh, by the way, so when I went there, right, Friday around noon o'clock, Friday around noon, right? And so, I go there, and very nice people, you know. I didn't have to like even say anything. They asked me, "What's your name?" Naeem. "Oh yeah, we got your paperwork right here." You know, blah blah blah. This. Mm. And I'm like, okay, so what? How about the rental? And like, oh, right there. She's what's her name? I forgot even her name. So they have a rental company right there, Enterprises right there, right? Because they do this all the time with collisions and all that, right? Especially like luckily, you know, I didn't get injured or anything like that, you know. But that's what they do. That's what they deal with. So these guys know what the fuck they're doing, just like I know what the fuck I'm doing when I'm, let's say, in Midtown, you know, looking at a boiler or whatever the hell it is, right? So in any case, so the lady from the rental, she was asking me what kind of car. I said, just give me a compact, you know, like a very compact, small, because my car, you know, Toyota Yaris 2017, is a very small car, you know, very efficient on gas and all that. And she's like, the only smallest car I have is a Mini Cooper. I'm like, what? Mini Cooper! Oh my God, I'm so excited to have a Mini Cooper. Mini Cooper. So they gave me a Mini Cooper. Oh my fucking God, dude. That car is so fucking amazing. You know, that's what I drove. So basically I drove, right? I picked up the car and then I went to Wonder Bagels, right? And I had a sandwich and then I drove into the, did I have to actually go to a fucking, oh yeah, so I had to go to a fucking construction site, and then I realized that the fucking people changed the time at the last minute, you know, while this is fucking happening, and they changed the time from 2 o'clock to 12 p.m. And I go there, I park my car, right? This is like fucking Midtown East, right? Or Murray Hill, wherever the fuck it is, right? And then I go to the site, nobody there. I call the guy, I call the owner. He's like, oh, no, we don't have any meetings today. And, you know, they changed the time. I'm like, what? Jesus fucking Christ. So in that case, then from there, I drove down to, my financial district office. And then I found parking right there on Broad Street, you know, meter parking. And then I was supposed to meet my ex-girlfriend for dinner, but then I told her, listen, I have to actually drive to Jersey City because I have to move one of the printers. So basically, I picked up one of the printers. My IT guy was in the Manhattan office. So so basically, that fucking printer was so heavy. But the IT guy, his employee actually, he helped me out. Take it downstairs, and then I picked it up and I put it in my car. Oh my God, dude, that fucking thing was so fucking heavy. I don't know, I was like fucking leaning, you know, what the fuck. But in any case, so I drove to my Jersey City office. I went to Home Depot. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking carry this fucking printer, you know. From the car into the fucking elevator, and then, you know, from the elevator on the fourth floor, you have to walk like at least like I don't know, 70 feet, 80 feet, right? I don't know, 100 feet. I'm like, fuck that. So I went to Home Depot, right, first, and then in Jersey City here, and then I asked them if they have any carts, you know, like. And the guy was like, nice in there. He was like, you mean like a dolly? You mean like a dolly? Like a dolly? Like a furniture dolly? I'm like, yes, exactly. Dolly, yes. Furniture dolly. Yes, that's what I need. And so he's like, yeah, go into the back of aisle 18. And so I go into the fucking back of aisle 18. I don't fucking see anything, right? So apparently aisle 18 then turns into fucking aisle 21, right? Or 22, one of those, right? I'm like, holy fucking shit. So I'm trying to find the fucking dollies, and then finally I asked another person at fucking Home Cheapo, right? That's what I call Home Cheapo. And so then I found the dolly. 20, how much I paid for that fucking thing? $22 or $21 or change, right? So then I used that to basically carry that fucking printer. It was just so easy, just put the printer on the dolly and just, with the wheels, and it's just easy to So how did I fucking go from what happened Friday to fucking what the fuck I was talking about? Jesus fucking Christ. Am I losing my fucking mind? No, yesterday. So that's what happened yesterday. Oh, by the way, so I did do a cooking video yesterday. I did some cooking yesterday. I made some amazing fucking soup with pasta, a little bit of tomato sauce, and chicken drumsticks. So I believe I uploaded it to my YouTube channel, so look it up if you guys are interested. If you are into cooking and all that. I mean, not as a chef or anything like that, but home cooking, So that's what I did yesterday, and then I was I watching anything? Oh, by the way, so what the fuck happened with Mandalorian? Did I miss that yesterday? I think I missed that, right? What the fuck is going on? Dial has used the location 56 times in the background with past is. Do you want to continue to allow background location use? What the fuck? Dial, as you guys know, I showed you guys in my last podcast. Dial are these electronic gadgets where you can actually attach to your phone, for example. Wait a fucking minute. What happened to the one on my phone? Jesus fucking Christ. I had one on my phone. It looks like it fell. Somehow it fucking fell because I was running around today. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Probably it fell in my car. Because I have the Apple cover, as you can see. The Apple cover is like some sort of a fucking fiber or one of those. And it's very smooth, so you can't attach things to this for some fucking reason. So maybe I should get another fucking cover for my phone, right? What the hell I was going to look up? Oh, Mandalorian, right? Mandalorian episodes. Okay, here we go. Mandalorian. That's a fucking amazing show, by the way, Mandalorian. With Pedro Pascal, Gina Carano, Carl Weathers, even Werner Herzog in there. But I think he got killed, right? Okay, spoiler alerts. Spoiler alerts! Okay, here we go. Mandalorian. You have to go into fucking Wikipedia, right? So, wait a minute. So, where can I see the episodes? They're talking about Mandalorian people. I'm not interested in what the fuck, Mandalorian show. It took me to just fucking information on Mandalorian episodes. Okay, here we go. It's on Disney Plus, so a lot of fucking. Okay, so set 5 years after the events of the Return of the Jedi and 25 years prior to the event of The Force Awakens. It follows the title character. But it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, so set 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi, right? And 25 years prior to the events of The Force Awakens. It follows the title character Mandalorian. But how come there is a baby Yoda in there? Jesus Christ. Because Yoda was already there in Return of the Jedi. So oh my fucking god. I don't know. So there's going to be new like fucking Yoda? I don't fucking understand. Hold on a second. Let's go to fucking episodes. Here we go. 1. Okay, chapter 1, The Mandalorian. Chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the one where Bill Burr was in there, right? Fucking Bill Burr. I was listening to him right now, actually. He's a fucking amazing comedian, by the way. The Mandalorian receives a... okay, 7th. 8th. 8th, I already saw, right? 8th, I believe I already saw, and that was December 27th. So when is it? Okay, so when is the fucking next one? When is the next Mandalorian? When is the next Mandalorian episode? Okay, so... Is that it? So Redemption? Is that it? So this is the first season and that's it? Oh, so it looks like first season has only fucking 8 episodes. That's it. Why don't they have like fucking like 20 episodes instead of like fucking 8 episodes? I don't fucking understand. But in any case, I'm not the production manager, so don't ask me. But that but so yeah, that show is fucking amazing. I really like that show. So all you Star Wars fans out there, you know, look out for it. Like season 2 of fucking, you know, Mandalorian, right? Oh, so I bought another ticket yesterday, right? From liquor store, the lottery ticket, but angellottery.com. I usually go to like angellottery.com, and why am I even fucking doing this? I don't understand. Because the chance of me fucking winning like any major prize is so fucking low, you know, statistically speaking. I don't know why. I guess it doesn't hurt. I mean, $2 for a ticket, I guess, whatever. Who cares? Who fucking cares, right? Oh, by the way, so the whole fucking thing with Iran and all that, right? Jesus fucking Christ. So in the fucking, like, chaos of, like, launching, like, 20 missiles, Iran fucking shot down one of the Ukrainian airlines flights that morning, right? And now they're admitting that, yes, that's the fucking case. And, oh my fucking god. You know, I was kind of fucking worried, just like everybody else was. I remember fucking Joe Rogan, he had like fucking Brian, whatever, fucking Brian Callen, no, not Brian, whatever, Fred Penn, yeah. So him on the fucking show, and then he was just going on about like fucking like, what's going to happen, you know, what's going to happen? Is this like the beginning of the terrible war and all that, right? But luckily, you know, obviously, you know, this is like fucking, what do you call it? This is fucking 21st century with like, with all the countries having all these weapons in Russia, fucking Russia, on Iran's side, and all that jazz, right? And then America, us, we have all kinds of fucking nukes. And just imagine that some fucking war started in fucking Middle East with fucking Iran, and this would have been the fucking beginning of the end of the war, right? But luckily, I think both countries now realize, without being fucking political, that this is not going to get them anywhere. So the solution is diplomacy, right? Fucking diplomacy. Yeah, but the diplomacy has not really fucking. I'm not for like fucking a war between these two countries, but what I say about this is that, okay, so Trump ordered killing a fucking whatever the fuck his name was, right? That Iranian guy. But in the aftermath, look how many fucking innocent lives have been lost. The stampede in his funeral, right? Fucking 54 people died. And then, one of their missiles hit the Ukrainian fucking plant. And then they killed like 176 people. So, for one life, basically, like over like fucking 230 lives were lost. Can you fucking believe that? Can you fucking believe that? Can somebody make a fucking sense of all this, right? So, I was telling all these people, not all these people, I was telling the guys I'm on chat with WhatsApp, and I was just telling my ex-colleagues, if this is like fucking, if this was going to be like a fucking, be like the beginning of the end of the fucking civilization, what do you do? What do you fucking do? Because I was listening to fucking Joe Rogan that night, right after Trump actually ordered killing, and that night, and Joe Rogan was like, he was like so fucking like afraid, and they were talking about how if a missile hits fucking California, it's gonna wipe out. I mean, I'm not that afraid, but I mean, all these fucking countries have all these missiles, surface to surface, surface to air, air to air, whatever the fuck you call them, right? Surface to ground, where the fuck it is, right? And with the nuclear warheads on them, and that's just like the fucking beginning of the fucking end of this fucking world. Not world, but the planet doesn't fucking care, the planet doesn't fucking care. Planet will revive itself, I don't know, like maybe it will take maybe another 1,000 years, and the planet will have another fucking species, right? Because we are in the Goldilocks zone of having life on this planet. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? But things have subsided now. I was telling my friends and my ex-colleagues that I was gonna like find like some alternate means to build a fucking bunker, like nuclear bomb proof underground bunker, or just fucking crowdfund my fucking, my spaceship and just go to the fucking moon. But I guess, it's not easy to go to the fucking moon, sir. Easy to say, but hard to do. But I think NASA is doing it. 2024, I think they actually, is that one of my, why can't you just finish one sentence, sir, first, before you can go on to the fucking second sentence, right? Yeah, that's hard. I mean, no, but the point I'm trying to make is that these fucking human beings, it's like the uh, the tension is always there. It's just a matter of like somebody fucking like fueling, not fueling, but like hitting a fucking nerve, right? It just as close as bad as hitting somebody's nerves on a fucking social media like fucking Twitter, right? And then people are ready to fucking jump onto fucking conclusions, and then nobody's fucking in charge, right? And then at the end of the day, then we realize that, oh, holy fuck, you know what? Now we are in a war with this fucking country. So what the fuck we're gonna do? Use our fucking big egos, right? Or use our diplomacy, is that the word? Diplomacy, and use a rational fucking mind, human mind, instead of being fucking monkeys or fucking animals. Being in a fucking cave. This is planet Earth is a cave now. I'm telling you, no wonder why these fucking people like Elon. I wish Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are doing this, Virgin Galactic, because I mean, I wish I had some money. I would have fucking built that ship by now. If I had fucking money, dude. Oh my god. I wouldn't fucking care about the regulations and all that. Thermonuclear engines. Fuck you, human beings. Godspeed. All the technology. I would have brought all the technology to basically set up like a base on the moon. Based on the fucking Mars, right? Because for the past fucking 60 years, we haven't done anything space exploration except fucking like making these nuclear warheads, right? Jesus fucking Christ. And then we are fighting each other, obviously, right? This fucking bullshit is going to go on, and I think we really need to find a second home. Second home, a home away from home, because this fucking thing is going to go on forever. I'm telling you right now. If this was like just like a bickering between U.S. and Iran, I mean, these countries are like so fucking like, they're ready, like their militaries, we have these fucking warheads, we have military machines, and they are basically, trumped up, and they're just fucking ready to go, and if some shit happens, then that's it. That's the end of the fucking civilization. I'm telling you right now. Okay, 43 minutes. I'm sorry I just ranted on that one, but I guess I had to rant. Let me have a little bit of food. Yeah. Afghan food, right? Chicken. So, I don't want to go on and on about, because it's already 11:23. And, I'm sorry, I know it's rude to actually eat and talk. But I guess I did. And so, yeah, let's get into our cheat sheet, right? How's everyone doing, huh? Yeah, also yesterday, so last night, right? So I did some cooking, and I worked on my what do you call the Microsoft Surface, work stuff, my company stuff, and then I'm like, fuck it, you know what? I'm just gonna take it easy. And my ex-girlfriend she was texting me and all that. And so I told her, okay, so let's try to meet tomorrow. But then I realized that she told me that she actually works, because she does like, what the hell does she do? She actually, oh yeah, So she does cooking for these rich people down in financial district, right? She does like vegan and vegetarian cooking for these people down in financial district, and she gets paid for that. So on Saturdays. So tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow I have. Jesus Christ, I don't know. I mean, my sister hasn't replied to me, so I guess I'll just tell my girlfriend, hey, by the way, baby, so let's meet up tomorrow, because she goes to school, but then she gets up school early, so she can meet me tomorrow Sundays. Oh, by the way, so some of these fucking dating sites, dude, it's so fucking dark. Fucking dark, dude. So I just deactivated my account on one of the dating sites. I don't want to name the dating site, but I'm like, fuck this. You know, it's like so fucking dark, you know? And these dating websites are actually getting worse and worse. Because people who have issues, like dark issues in their lives, they get on there because they can't obviously find anything, especially the young ones. And it's just like fucking darkness in there, dude. Fuck that bullshit, dude. I feel so good, you know, like deactivating my account. Fuck that bullshit, dude. Fuck that. In any case, so 46 minutes, everyone. Let's get into my cheat sheet, right? Am I like freaking hungry? Maybe I am. Okay, so my first topic, everyone. The weather, actually, I was actually looking up the weather. Oh, by the way, let me ask Alexa. Alexa, weather in Jersey City for tonight.
This evening, in Jersey City, New Jersey, you can look for showers, with temperatures around 57 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, by the way, so it was like fucking unusually warm today for January 11th. Like 60 degrees, 67 degrees. You know, this is not a good thing, you know? Because then it's going to go down into like fucking teens, and it's going to be like so fucking cold with the fucking, whatever the hell it is, right? Everything in between, right? Alright, so my first topic, everyone. Drones and flying objects over Nebraska and Colorado. Okay, so the people, including FAA, are investigating these drones, right? Drones are like, I mean, the real drone, not the drones like UFOs, not UFOs, but like these, like real DJI drones and all those, right? Flying over the Nebraska and Colorado towns, right? And nobody knows where they come from, who flies them, right? This was an article on CNN, I think I read. Nobody fucking knows who flies them, right? And where they come from, right? But okay, so that's a very easy one for me. You know, for me to, if somebody asked me, I would say, yeah, there's some kid sitting somewhere and he's flying them through his computer, through his iPhone. That's a very fucking easy one. But the question is, what is he doing? He's probably like taking like videos and all that, right? But if they become annoying, then I guess then they'll try to find out who the fuck it is, right? Some kid sitting in his fucking backyard doing all this, right? Through his phone. But in any case, so have they actually found somebody? Hold on a second. Let me find out. This is what they were saying. Mysterious objects objects. Mysterious object at noon. What the fuck? Mysterious drones. Oh, so January 9th, right? So if you go to CNN.com, right? A drone came close to a medical helicopter in Colorado. This is from January 9th, right? Which is the day before. A drone was in dangerous proximity to a medical helicopter in Colorado, prompting authorities to step up their investigation into the mysterious drone seen in the state in recent weeks. What the fuck? The incident, which took place on Wednesday, has increased concern about the suspicious drones, Colorado managers maybe. The pilot of a Flight for Life helicopter reported that a drone was flying approximately 100 feet from the aircraft. The Colorado Department of Public Safety will be joining the investigation and may use both ground-based teams and aircraft. The agency wrote, state agency, oh my fucking god. Mysterious drones have been flying over Colorado and Nebraska in recent weeks, and authorities have not been able to figure out about who may be controlling them. Colorado deputies have spotted more than a dozen unmanned drones flying in the northeast part of the state, which is close to Nebraska, right? So witnesses say the drones mostly appear after sunset. Sometimes there are dozens at a time, and they move in formation. Oh, these are fucking formation drones. You know, they are actually controlled with the fucking software, obviously, yeah? Automatic software. Yuma County. The aircraft are operating within federal land, but are making residents very nervous and anxious. A state multi-mission aircraft known as MMA flew for 400 hours in the Northeast as of the investigation. But in any case, so I don't want to fucking go on about this. So somebody's obviously controlling them. Maybe a bunch of fucking kids, you know, young psychos who are into fucking drones, you know. Oh, you know, it's just so fun to, like, you know, let's fucking do this, Todd. You know, what the fuck your name is, Michael. You know, let's just fucking do this and let's just fucking annoy the fuck out of these people, you know? And then what? Then what? You fucking assholes. Then the authorities find you out, fucking arrest you, right? Is that what you want? You fucking assholes. Okay, sorry, that was my rant on that one. Alright, my next topic is Golden Globes. Oh my fucking god. I was actually listening to somehow, you know, when you, this is what the fuck happens, right? Like, if you go to fucking, like, YouTube, right? Let's say that you say, oh, you know, I want to see what happened at Golden Globes, right? Or let's say you want to listen to, like, somebody like Joe Rogan or whatever the fuck it is, right? Or Sam Harris or whatever the fuck it is, right? And then if you don't, what happens is that if you don't switch to another video, right? And then if you just let it flow, then it will just take you into like deeper, like fucking like whatever the fuck it is, right? So it will take you into like fucking, you know, from one video to the next up, the Ricky Gervais, fucking like Bill Burr on fucking Letterman show, or whatever the fuck it is, right? Jesus Christ. So that's what happens with YouTube. So make sure you switch to another video, otherwise it's gonna like go on and on forever, right? Alright. So Golden Globes. Okay, my take on Golden Globes is that I didn't watch the fucking Golden Globes, right? But I heard that some of the movies, including Joker and all those fucking movies, The Irishman, you know, those fucking movies, dude. Oh my fucking god. They got nominated, or they got the awards, Golden Globes, where the fuck it is, right? I've been watching a lot of soccer, actually. Premier League instead of fucking Golden Globe. But in any case, my next topic is CES. What the fuck is CES? Consumer Electronics Show. The biggest consumer electronics show in Las Vegas, Nevada. Right? So I mentioned that in my last fucking podcast, right? That they were actually talking about what was going to be the headlines in the CES, right, for this year. A lot of stuff, like, they were talking about, like, shit, like, like, they had these big balls, they would just, like follow you, like a BB-8 from fucking Star Wars, right? Remember that? Sex toys, obviously, you fucking sex maniacs, whatever the hell you are, right? And 5G, artificial intelligence, and all that, right? Well, artificial intelligence is already here. Alexa is artificial intelligence. iPhones are artificial intelligence because they are an extension of our mind, right? In any case, so, alright, so 56 minutes, everyone. Am I going to play a fucking lotto again? I don't know, maybe I will. Just imagine that I fucking win one of those, like, fucking big prizes, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. So, what the fuck am I going to... Let's say okay, so am I making a fucking castle in the fucking air? Maybe I'm making a fucking castle in the air, sir. So, there's no reason for you to do that. Alright, so, 11:37 on this unusually warm January night. January winter night, right? Unusually fucking warm. And I don't like it. I don't fucking like it because if it goes from like fucking 60 degrees down to fucking like, 20 degrees, right? That's it. And we'll be fucking all miserable. Everybody will have a flu, running fucking nose, and whatnot, right? Alright, so, by the way, speaking of which, there is apparently a fucking storm coming up from fucking Midwest through fucking, what was that? Through fucking Cleveland, Ohio, and all that towards the Northeast. So that's why we have this fucking gloomy fucking weather, right? Maybe that's why it's fucking, because I think the air, you know why it's warm? Because the air actually has come from the south. That's why it's fucking warm. I understand now. Like, it really gets cold, which means that the air is coming from the north. Fucking Canada, right? Canada. Fucking Canada. Canada is actually going to be like the 52nd state. Huh? I don't know. But in any case, so, my next topic, Rogan scared podcast over Iran tension. So I mentioned that, right? Oh my God, Joe Rogan was so fucking scared that night. He had red band and he was asked. He went on a fucking monologue, right? Is this going to be like the end of like California? We're gonna see nukes, with Iran and all that and blah blah blah. But in any case, so that's was my take on that one, and I was like, I wasn't scared, I was just laughing, My next topic, everyone. People have actually started fires in Australia. Weiss. What the fuck is Weiss? Why do I have Weiss? Is that part of this topic or is that a different topic, Weiss? People have actually started fires in this. Okay, so as you all know, Australia has been seen, especially this year, wildfires in the epic proportions, thanks to fucking global warming, right? Obviously. So they are saying that they never had this much of a problem with wildfires. I mean, they had wildfires in the past, but that's it. And even scientists and they are saying that, you know, the weather people, what are they called? Weatherman? Weatherwoman? No, sorry. Meteorologist, is that what it is? Whatever the fuck. You get my point, right? The point I'm trying to make is that the wildfires in Australia are getting out of hand. Jesus. So yes, so apparently wildfires in Australia are getting out of fucking hand. And it's like, you know, if you look at fucking like these aftermath of these fucking wildfires with all smoke, it looks like fucking Mad Max. Remember Mad Max? That was actually filmed in the last Mad Max, which was with what's his name, fucking Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron. That was actually filmed in Australia. That's what it looks like, actually. Well, I mean, Mad Max did not have any fucking fires or anything, but I mean, this is probably the beginning of fucking Mad Max. Is that what it is? Jesus fucking Christ. So, what the fuck I was trying to say as far as Australian fires, right? Okay, so Australian fires, apparently they are saying that some of them actually are not natural. They have been actually arsenal used to start these fires. So apparently these kids and the authorities are actually trying to find them, who the fuck they were. So they did start the fire. There you go. So this is not really global warming. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is global warming, but these people are fucking starting fires. These fucking kids they're fucking out of their fucking mind. And once again, because they have too much fucking time on their hand. Right? Weiss. Why do I have Weiss in here? Hold on a sec. Weiss. Isn't there a fucking magazine, by the way, Weiss? Weiss Media. Feminist designs have been around longer than you thought. Here's Weiss.com. Why do I have fucking Weiss.com? The rapist is you. Feminists revolt outside Harvey Weinstein's trial. I think Weiss is like a fucking... Is a fucking like a leftist, like a web magazine? Is that what it is? Leftist? What the fuck it is? I don't know. Why do I have... I don't fucking remember. So I'm sorry. I apologize. My next topic is already 3 minutes over 1 hour. Musk dancing in Shanghai. Did you guys see fucking Musk actually dancing in fucking Shanghai in front of one of those like fucking like feature looking one of those like trucks, right? He was like fucking dancing, I guess because he has the new Tesla factory in China. Means that he's making money. Is that what it is? All right, so look it up. That was kind of fucking funny. He was doing the dance moves. Whatever the fuck that music was, I don't remember, but you guys can look it up, right? Because I want to have my Saturday nights in peace, and I want to mooch. No, I want to watch a movie. That's what I wanted to say. And just pass out, right? All right, so my last topic is diet. Okay, so diet. So if you guys have been paying attention, there's a lot of talk about fucking diet these days, right? Oh, you know, keto diet, you know, carnivore diet, you know, like, you know, herbivore diet or omnivore diet or the fuck the diet, you know, the carbs and all that, right? Here's my take on that one, right? Here's my fucking take on diet. You eat healthy, obviously. you eat what you like. Doesn't mean that you eat McDonald's, or if you're addicted to fucking McDonald's. Well, first of all, you shouldn't be eating McDonald's, right? The best thing is for food or diet is to cook, because when you cook, you can cook whatever you like to cook, right? I'm not talking about like cooking steaks upon fucking steaks with like French fries and all that fucking bullshit, right? I'm talking about, for example, I do a lot of cooking these days, and I eat like grass-fed meat, whether it's lamb or chicken, and then I add a lot of vegetables into my if I'm doing a stew. I don't know if you guys have watched any of my cooking videos, and I always have a salad on the side. I always have a fucking salad. With lettuce, tomatoes, and onions, and cukes, and a little bit of like radishes, that's good for your stuff. What the fuck am I saying? It's good for your body, because that's the balanced diet. Okay, that's the fucking. I think you should have a balanced diet. Forget the fucking carnivore diet, keto fucking diet, bullshit, all that. Don't fucking listen to any of that fucking bullshit. Always have a balanced diet. Always have a protein, meat. If you're not a vegetarian or vegan, if you are a vegetarian or vegan, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know any of that. But always have proteins, mix up proteins, balance that, mix up proteins. Don't be too what do you call it? Too hard on the carbs. Not hard, but don't be too much into carbs. Just a balanced diet, and then your greens and leafy vegetables and like tomatoes and onions and cukes and spinach. Spinach is good for you. So always have a balanced diet, and that's it. I don't fucking understand. I mean, this is like a fucking rocket science where people are actually making that billion of dollars because people don't know how to eat food. Jesus fucking Christ. In any case, okay, so that was my rant on that one, and I think that is the end of my podcast. I presume you all are having a great weekend of January 11th, and I will see you all next Saturday, most likely, or Sunday.